What's the deal? What's the deal? What is the deal, people? Hope all are doing well and having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know, if you watching me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watching me with malintention, or evil eyes will go blind 144,000 motherfucking times, collective. What's the deal? Collective. Let's ring this bell. Let's start early. Let's bring this bell to clear all the negativity, energies, entities. Get it out of my space. Get it out of my space. Get it out of my place. Yo, there was no sirens. But as soon as I start this, my left eye starts twitching. And then we got all these sirens that's happening. None of that was happening before I started this video. So I find that interesting. So my left eye is doing some twitching shit. So somebody's talking some shit. There's some type of warning. There's a warning. I'm getting a warning. I'm getting a message, or I'm getting some type of warning. Something shifting. Because I already did this already. My left eye was twitching before, and I looked into this. So there's a shift. This is a warning about something. And I'm guessing this is a warning about something. Being that the siren started and my left eye started twitching all at the same time when I started this motherfucking live, collective. Or somebody could be talking shit as well. Or somebody could be doing some spell work, trying to make me lose my sight, spiritual sight. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Oh. That song is stuck in my head. Woke up this morning with my collective. I'm stuck on this AI music. I found out that there's a certain music I listen to, and it's created by a person, but the person used the AI to create it. So there's an AI music, and I'll tell you something. When you choose some of them songs, baby, make you feel good. Collective, so we're going to tap into the energy. Could be yours, could be mine. We'll figure it out in due time within the message, if this is your energy or mine. Because, the majority of the time, it be mine. The majority of the time, it be mine. But, I'm trying to do these collective readings, So, let's do a little shuffle, Collective, it's raining today. I went outside today to get something. It's raining. And that to me, when it rains, especially when I have it just exposed that somebody was doing spell work on me, that means that shit is being cleansed right the fuck away. And as soon as I said that, it was 333. Some of these cards are flipped over. I saw bad news. So yeah, collective. So something is being cleansed with this raining energy that's out here. When I said cleanse, it was 345. So something could be being cleansed away with this rain energy. There could be an emergency with me starting this live, all that fucking sirens. Because there was no sirens before that. So, yeah. Collective. There's some shits going down. Wow, like I said, there's some shits going down. I said because somebody was stubborn and they're nervous right now. If somebody's nervous because they were stubborn, I said there's some shits going down. Now my eyes start twitching again. They praying. Prayers are falling on deaf ears because they're karmic. These people are praying now. They scared, I'm guessing. There's some type of emergency. Look, they up the creek, river, ocean, or without the paddle, they drowning. Yeah, somebody's scared. A know-it-all energy is scared. Everybody knows a know-it-all energy. If somebody's scared because everyone knows the truth, secrets revealed, that could be the energy. These snakes, whatever they're doing is not working. Yeah, they're learning karmic lessons for their unwanted opinions. So there's somebody, these snakes are learning karmic lessons because they had a lot of unwanted opinions, collective, about you, about me, whoever the collective, whoever this reading is for. Yeah, they cursed their contract, collective. This could be somebody related to you or related to me by blood. Again with the card, idiots. They're a bunch of idiots because they're pretending to be some by day one way, by night another. They're pretending to be a person that they're not, and they got no goals. They overstep their boundaries. They lacking common sense. Dingbat energy. I swear to God. You see how this is flowing as I'm shuffling? This is a dingbat energy, collective. That was in a competition with you or me. The Hunger Game. They were trying to take you out. Yeah, doing sacral chakra attacks. They could have been messing with your murder for hire, collective. Lord have mercy. There's going to be a confession about this, maybe. I saw this dissociative identity disorder. This is somebody that don't know who they are. They have a swampy smell. This could be a karmic man. Dumb and dumber. They're getting dumb and dumber. They could be trying to hack. Hey, trolls, you trying to hack my phone? Somebody's brother related. Ooh. Somebody's brother related. Murder for hire. Murder for hire. A brother related. I'm being liberated. Somebody hired their brother to take me out. They need to make peace with this imperfection in their life that is not working. Look, moon magic rituals left a big mess. They tried to clean up traces, evidence left behind. They going crazy. They going insane. They going berserker. They could have been spiritually, sexually abused, raping you. A bunch of monsters. Like I said, your energy or mine, collective. Stubborn. They going to prison. A karmic woman in the panic room is being put into spiritual coma because they're disloyal. Attacked you or me out of spite. Yeah, a bunch of monsters that they were on a journey to Nowhereville. Ooh, I just saw a word. That's in the wrong way. Somebody was in a cocky energy, scheming. Attacking your sacral chakra. They were attacking your womb, collective. Now they're in their feelings. This dingbat energy. They corny. They sleeping with the higher ups. A karmic man. Somebody has an underlying illness, so they sick. This is somebody that's having a midlife crisis because of their unfulfilled goals. So they unfulfilled goals, collective. They attack you out of spite, and now they have an underlying illness. This person that was in a cocky energy, this person that was in a childlike behavior that needs to act their age. So this person could be older than you. They took an oath. Somebody took an oath to do this. They were doing some water magic, hydromancy, to try to torment and torture you because they wanted a come up. Yeah, constructive criticism. They don't know how to take constructive criticism. This is a copy, paste, and post troll. They were copying you or me because you're a triple threat. I'm a triple threat, collective. Yeah, their magic is rendered powerless. You have a healing spirit within you or around you, collective. Ancestral magic. Yeah, so you have ancestral magic, healing energy within you or around you. They stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. Yeah, they out of control, or things got out of control. Evidence was found, and they owe you or me restitution, collective. Evidence was found, collective, against them. So they cannot hide. They've been found guilty. Yeah, they were out of control. Something's out of control. They in the trap house. Yeah, guilty. For being in childlike behavior. They got no more cards to play. They out of moves. And they racing against time. The downstairs neighbor, a father that's not related to you or me. The informant plans failed. They're in a sticky situation. People are talking about them. The downstairs neighbor, this father energy that was trying to take you out in your sleep, unalive you. Because they're dealing with childhood trauma. This is currently happening now. They're getting fired because they were doing death magic on you. A bunch of puppets that are ignorant. They're going through the wrath of God because everything is being returned to sender, to this coven that was trying to sabotage you because of their pride and prejudice and their negative assumptions and something they did to you in the past lifetime. Yeah, their faith was tested. This is what you don't see, or this is what they don't see. You don't see. Your Phoenix rising, collective. Your or my, and at this point, this is my energy. The past is catching up to this downstairs neighbor. They up the river, creek, and waters without an ocean. So we already figured out that this is my energy because downstairs neighbor came out. Karmic man, karmic woman, a dysfunctional family. Those were the only characters that came out, and then the downstairs neighbor came out. They thought they had a reason to attack me, a plausible cause. Now they all fall down. This dark worker that's trying to flying home. Spirit guides in the reverse. Their spirit guides is in the reverse. Now the upstairs neighbors come out their room. So collective, we've 1331. Something's being mirrored back. We're 13 minutes into, and then that's 4/4 protection. We're 13 minutes into the reading, and then we have established that this is my energy because yesterday and today we have neighbor issues. Look, they're under judgment. So the downstairs neighbor keep coming out, and the upstairs neighbor keep coming out. All the neighbors came out today. Upstairs, downstairs, next door. This is past and present, but past and present because it kept coming out. Past and present. This is somebody who married for money. Now they're in the remorse. They're in remorse because they were unable to destiny swap with me. So they're not in remorse because they feel bad for what they did. They're in remorse because they couldn't destiny swap. Now they're feeling haunted. I'm done. I'm so done. Current home work. So these are neighbors in the current, downstairs neighbor in the current home community. Spirit wants me to know that this is a karmic. Wow. Oh, snappa-dappa-dappa-dappa. Oh, snappa-dappa-dappa-dappa. Snappa-dappa. I'm going to pluck. Oh. All right, collective. I'm so done. I'm just going to show you the cards. I'm just going to pull them back to back to back to back. Current home work community. A karmic couple. Their breath stank from all the lies that they told. They can't think straight. Next door neighbor is being manipulative. They lacking common sense. They were trying to bind me to their karma, have me trapped in Rapunzel, like trapped in tower mode. Have me in a tower, trapped like a tower, like Rapunzel. They thought this was funny, pure entertainment, and they all just cursed their contract. They fumbled the bag. A bunch of professional idiots that tried to contain my gifts. Crimes was committed. They disloyal. But there's divine authority in the house. The devilish deeds will bring them karma indeed. These copy, paste, and post trolls. My ex-boyfriend or somebody, either my ex-boyfriend's involved or my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend or somebody's ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend's involved. They thought they had the master key to break in, but it was a bad investment. They were sleeping with the higher-ups. These motherfuckers is corny. They jealous and envious. The upstairs neighbors. I'm so done. Everybody loves a comeback. This is my comeback. And they don't like it. These are a bunch of heathens. I was lost, but I'm not forgotten. And these people are trapped like labyrinths with no way out. They did it for the money. They wanted a show. They better get ready because shit's about to blow. Now they mad. They have a lot of animosity because spirit is walking amongst us. And that money that they thought that they were getting, they're not getting. That pay for play, they were paid to play. They were paid to play along and they're not getting that money. I'm running laps around these karmics. They were devoted to doing this to me. Now they being put into spiritual coma. And they in the fucking panic room. A karmic woman is going to fucking prison. A karmic woman was paying my neighbors since February maybe. Doing necromancy, death magic. The mother side of a family. In the past. They need to vacate the premises. The karmics is trapped. They out here making bargains and deals. They was told to leave me alone, but they did it. These crazy energy vampires that did blood magic on me, their magic is rendered powerless. A karmic man, the accuser is always the accusee, so they were accusing me of something. Yeah, now they're running out of money. This fire starter, their mind is blown. There's about to be a confession. Blow up sex doll, sex magic. They were doing sex magic on me. I was talking about this earlier. They didn't realize I'm not the one to play with. They didn't realize the strength I carry. This person is a racist. They wasted a lot of energy doing this moon magic because this moon magic left a mess and it left traces behind. Evidence was found. They were trying to blind me and they couldn't dim my light. Now they want to fight me. They were trying to replace me. They couldn't replace me. Spiritual sexual abuse. Again, with the sex magic. Yeah, now they're going crazy, insane, berserker, and they don't know who they are. Dissociative identity disorder. November, last month, divination in the reverse. Womb magic in the reverse because they have unhealed trauma. Doing chakra attacks. This is a public embarrassment for them because I'm unbothered. Yeah, because shit got out of control or they out of control. I have ancestral magic. They don't have ancestral magic. September, in childlike behavior, let sleeping dogs lay, they doomed. Being used to cause havoc. They running scared now. Yeah, they have a swampy smell. They need to make peace with this imperfection. This dingback energy. They in their feelings. Being controlling. And because I have a healing spirit within or around me. Snitch. There's a snitch. A snake. Somebody snitched on these snakes. Yeah, somebody needs to be on medication. They have mental issues. And somebody's going to get their hands put on them. These non-believers. No mercy, collective. Because whatever they did is not working. And they manipulated others. Now somebody's about to be confronted in an inappropriate way. Something about poison, formaldehyde. They were trying to poison me. Snow White in the reverse. Somebody not related to you in the reverse. Somebody that's related to me and not related to me. They're a bunch of drunks that were doing love spell, free will control, an abuser that was searching for information in my dream. That was everything in my hands. And I still have cards left. I still have all these cards left. But I'm not going to pull from them. Confirmation with the sirens. It's that current home and work community. All the neighbors are on this deck. Upstairs, downstairs, and next door. Not related to you. They're not related to me. They in this, they want to fight me because they was trying to dim my light. Confirmations with the sirens. These are a bunch of fire starters that live in my current home and work community. And they being publicly embarrassed. Yes, the fuck they are. Current home and work community. Yes, the fuck you are. I will publicly embarrass you. You thought you were going to come for me? You thought you were going to unalive me in my sleep? You thought you were going to gain money off of me? You're tripping. You're tripping. You thought you were going to scare me because you live upstairs and next door and downstairs? You thought you could triangulate me? Is that what you were trying to do? And you thought I was going to be scared to go outside 12/21? Something's being mirrored back to you. You thought you was going to have me in my feelings, trapped in my house, afraid? I don't fucking think so. I told you, if you in my fucking energy, you gonna get exposed. But y'all so stupid, dumb, stubborn, and ignorant that you keep on doing the same shit. My upstairs neighbor sound mighty nervous right now. You all a bunch of drunks, and they are. Everybody over here. That's the fucking truth. 2222. I don't know what upstairs do, because they do more than just drink. They do something else. And it ain't marijuana, and it ain't alcohol. They do something else. But most of these people that I live around are a fucking bunch of drunks. This whole neighborhood, that's all they fucking do is drink. Their pores, when they sweat, smell like alcohol. That's disgusting. That's why swampy smell. And they're rotting from the inside out, because everything that they put toxic in their energy is coming out through their pores. They really stink. They smell. That they probably have to put a massive amount of perfume or cologne on their body to mask the smell. Because they smell bombao. They wanted my blood to be freed. Bitch, you can't have my blood to be freed. You sold your soul to the devil? That's your problem. You made a deal with the devil? That's your problem. Whether the devil was somebody physically in your world, a person, that karmic woman or karmic man that you thought was a person of authority, that was the devil you made the deal with. That's the devil you signed your soul to. The fire starter. And y'all nasty bitches, especially the upstairs neighbor, because they be doing some, and probably the downstairs neighbor, karmic couple, be doing sex magic on me. These nasty bitches. You got one faggot ass couple that's doing sex magic on a whole straight female. Trying to turn me gay. Trying to send the LGBT energy to me so I could turn gay. So I could like women. I don't fucking think so. I ain't got no problem with the LGBT community. I really don't. More power to you. But when you acting like a fuck boy, and don't know your rights. Because remember, you didn't have no rights. Remember that. Y'all motherfuckers was getting fucked up, beat up, and locked in closets and thrown in trash garbage. Some of y'all were getting literally unalived. That's how much people didn't like 25. Just like they didn't like the black people, and motherfuckers was ending up hung in garbages and lockers and unalived. You fall right into that category, bitch. Don't think you fucking special. Like black people had to fight for their rights, so did the LGBTQ community. You experience the same shit we go through. And even worse. So if you black, Hispanic, and gay, oh baby, you went through it. So the nerve of my upstairs neighbor trying to bully me when that bitch was probably bullied. We're not even going to get... Let me shut up. Let me not even get into it with this shit here. Because I could get into the LGBTQ. I could get into the religious factor. I could get into it. I really can. Y'all don't want to hear my opinions. Because I'll make y'all feel real stupid. Real insecure about yourselves. Stop playing. That's why y'all in your feelings. Because y'all don't have no fucking magic. Whatever you doing is nothing. You sacrifice people and animals for money. That's what you out here doing. You don't got no power. Your power is rendered powerless. And you trying to sacrifice people and animals for money. But you don't got no power. You're going to have to make peace with this imperfection maybe in April. So in the springtime, you better make peace with the imperfection that you ain't going to come. You're not going to beat me. Yeah, Cat got someone by the tongue and by their balls because they had a lot of unwanted opinions about me. Yeah, I'm freedom because I'm this Mulan energy. I'm a spiritual warrior. I'm fighting that battle. I'm in a masculine energy. I'm a whole feminine, but my energy is coming off masculine. And I'm connected to Earth. Yeah, they created a monster. They unleashed the beast. Yes, they did. They unleashed the damn warrior. They thought I was going to be a little pussy and curl up and cry. Ooh, I got people in the current home community. They thought I was going to curl up. There's a snitch. There's a snitch in the current home community. And they terrified. Somebody snitched on them. It's not only me. Somebody backing up my story. Whoever it... All right. I don't know who you are. But I know you and that I'm a healer. I don't know who you are. The cat's out of the bag, and the cat's out of the bag, and Genie's been put back into the bottle. Because I know you can hear me. Yeah, they're trying to deny allegations and claims, but they can't. Somebody snitched on them. They go into prison. In the current home and work community. I'm done. God damn it. They lost all their power because of the settlement deadline, and they can't avoid the truth. I'm so done. I'm so done, and I'm so done. You can't, energy don't lie. This is why I love to do this shit on camera. Because I can't lie about how I'm plucking the cards. They're unable to escape this karma. Come on, spirit. The signs can no longer be ignored. Come on, spirit. They got a bad reputation. Another one bites the dust. They defeated. They did it for the money. They wanted to show shit's about to get ready. They're about to blow. If they don't confess, their life is going to be a mess. They stressed. Whatever they did got rejected. This womb magic. Because I'm not for sale. They tried to sell my womb. They wanted my blood to be free. You try to sell my womb? Collective. They got an attitude. I bet you do, bitch. Bitches. Because the signs can no longer be ignored. I said there was a lot of movement today and yesterday. They give themselves away. Everybody gives themselves away when they're in my energy. Y'all just can't help yourselves. That's the problem. And y'all think y'all hiding shit, but you're not hiding nothing. This shit is crazy. Y'all don't get talked about unless y'all come out on my table. Y'all fumbled the bag. This karmic couple that was lacking common sense, their breath stank from all the lies that they were telling. They were being manipulative. Look at that. They cursed their contract. They in the panic room. These professional fucking idiots that were trying to be destiny swappers. They were trying to cause delays. They naughty by nature. These scammers. Come on, man. Somebody got a speech impediment. They slur or they mumble. The downstairs neighbor. I'm so done. The downstairs. All right, so now they better not hear me talk. They better not let me hear them talking. Because if I hear you talking, I'm going to know who you are. The downstairs neighbor that's ungodly, that has a strange smell, is the one that has a speech impediment and slurs and mumbles. This is getting very detailed right now. Where we at? We only half an hour into this bitch. We only 30 minutes into this bitch. I felt like I've been here a fucking hour. We only 30 minutes. This shit's being wrapped up quick and fast and in a hurry. Confirmations with the fucking sirens. Yes, Spirit, let's do this. Show the synchronicities. On top of here trying to take what's mine, a hater raider that just lost all their hope. They're spying and gang stalking because they can't break me. They're part of a corrupted system. The shallow how that's superficial, bougie, no love manipulator that did not choose wisely, or they should have chose wisely about this murder plot, trying to curse and hex me. Wow, a card on the floor. Yeah, I'm having a spiritual awakening. Yeah. You don't go together if you can't grow together. Me and this person, this energy don't go together. They're having a fucking ending. Time is up. They being gaslighted and ghosted, collective. They don't got no protection against this death call and this spiritual warfare. They in danger. They just fell for the trap. They being nosy and poking around. Confirmation coming soon. This is your confirmation. This masculine energy. Love is power in the reverse. They worried about the outcome because they casted all types of spells. Now this crusty, crabby, raggedy Andy ass got to go heal themselves. Expect the unexpected. They shocked that I'm not sweating the small stuff. I'm laughing. They expected me to slip up and fail, and I did it, but I'm connected. I stood my ground. And now they're going in crazy, insane, delusional because I'm out of this world. I'm a god. A god is a star. It's my destiny to practice my craft, and they going broke. $0. Oh, somebody has a secret. Ooh, my phone is about to fall. I was never alone in this fight. I was walking karma, and now they gotta shut up and sit down. I'm gonna get my dharma because the power is in my hands. This person self-sabotaged themselves. It was all a test, and basically they failed. I was a part of the 144, and they were messing with the dead. I'm being creative. I'm being bold, and they are. And I'm spiritually protected by light and dark energy, and now they see me. They see that they bind into karma. They go in prison for all this noise harassment. These neighbors that are getting exposed, I swear to God. They got multiple accounts. They watching me for multiple accounts. They could be sick, injured, or ill. They spiritually knew I was gifted, and they know that love loves me. These are scammers that are online and offline. They were unwantedly touching me, and they got a lot of bad habits. Now they're calling out for help because I'm getting justice. I'm liberated because it blew up in their fucking face. They wanted revenge, and God said fucking no. Now they're out here praying and repenting because their plans fucking failed from this spiritual violation. They did a forgery against me, but they had no idea how important I was. They were working hard, but whatever they was doing was barely working. These clowns are in flip-flopping energy. They were trying to blackmail me. They need to get their priorities in order because they're about to be some fast changes. I'm just plucking from the top. Look, they should have known better. They wanted my suffering, and whatever's happened to them was destined to happen. I'm an empath, a healer, and I'm studying my roots. These people didn't learn their lesson. They got to pay karma. Here we go. Let's be quiet so they could incriminate themselves. Now my eye is twitching again. Don't be mad. And don't be in your feelings. because you're getting exposed on my table. Y'all supposed to be grown-ass people that should know better. Your mama and your papas should have raised you better. But I guess you still got that hood mentality, and you stuck in that hood mentality and don't know how to get out that hood mentality. I grew up in a neighborhood worse than this. Maybe not. You know, they're about to get raided. For this official business that they started. They thought they could make me vulnerable. I don't know why they thought, but I'm being liberated because y'all was nosy neighbors, ear hustling, listening to my problems, listening to my conversations. That's why you thought you could fuck it with me. You thought you could target me because y'all were being nosy neighbors, listening to my struggles, my pain, and thought you could profit off my pain, and thought that I had nobody there. So you literally took the words that I said out my mouth. Right? Nobody checks up me and I could die and nobody would know. Yeah, I said that many times in my apartment and many times to people. So y'all literally thought that was true? A bitch was just being dramatic. A bitch was just in her feelings, stupid. Y'all so dumb. You see what happens when you ear hustling and you think you can make money off of somebody's death? Because that's basically what it is. Y'all are a bunch of murderers. Y'all not neighbors. Y'all not harassment. Y'all murderers. And that's what the fuck you're going to be charged for. Premeditated murder. I hope you know that. I need y'all to understand that this is not a game and I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all thought you could play with my fucking life for money because you're jealous? Because you have your unfulfilled goals and you didn't fulfill your goals? You thought you could take my life for money? You're tripping. Look, I pick up the deck to put it in. Look, prison. You going to prison. Y'all going to jail. Y'all can't avoid the truth. You can bang the fuck all you want. Continue to incriminate yourself. By all means. I don't care. And if you want me to call you out for who you are, I would gladly say it on the camera. You too old to be playing games, and you got fucking. Let me shut up, cause I'm done talking to this. I'm done. I'm really done with them. Well, I'm not even gonna say what the fuck I be normally saying. We're gonna leave it be. They know, but you know, I got jeepers, creepers creeping around me, neighbors creeping, because they. Look at that. I'm only reading what the cards say. And I ain't going to say no more than that. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. I'm only going to read what the card says. A wild witch. A fake religionless is in denial. They went in cocky energy. They put me in a freezer. And they overstep their boundaries. They got health issues. This weirdo. People are losing respect for this person or these people. Because they try to water me down. But it only rejuvenated me and revitalized my garden. These are shallow people. Okay? They shallow people and they're around their same energy. Shallow people who hang out with shallow people. They committed some type of tax fraud. I'm telling you, all for money. They tried to shut me up, but it failed. A false prophet that's dealing with some type of childhood trauma and is losing their sight. They're getting evicted. Because shit is spiraling out of control. Because they attacked a spiritual OG that has celestial magic. This is currently happening now. Whatever they're doing is being returned to sender to these puppets that were doing death magic. They all getting fired. They aging rapidly, racing against time, trying to attack my solar chakra, doing sexual abuse. They lost in the fog, got energy distortion. They out here doing jar spells with an organization, trying to mess up my chi magic, trying to imbalance me. They too busy running lives to see their own downfall. They put me in the dirt, but God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. Yeah, and they created a monster. The beast is unleashed. They put me in the dirt and they put me in the dirt, and when I unearth a beast in beast mode. Yeah, they got no more cards to play. Of course not. Somebody needs to step forward and be honest. Seriously. You were outnumbered and I still drop kicked them all alone. Yeah, I did. A storm is coming for these people. Yes, it is. This brother not related keep coming out to somebody's brother. You wanna know what's funny was? Now I'm thinking this brother energy that keep popping up in my energy is reminding me of somebody told me one time, it's a few years ago. I'm not even gonna say who it is, but somebody told me about their brother, that their brother was depressed, was in the hospital, and they were sad, down and out because their brother was down and out in the hospital. I wonder if this is the brother that we talking about. Because it's crazy how now I'm just connecting readings, hospital, family energy, everything just making sense. I think everything is connected. All these people are connected. They use their family. They help their family is helping them. Everybody. They sit there and talk shit, do spell work. Talking shit is spell work. I hope y'all know that. Running lies. Look, they're part of a coven. People are part of a coven. They're getting bad news because of their cruel intentions in the current home and work community. Look, public embarrassment. People that are not related to me couldn't dim my light. Now they want to fight me. These abusers, these non-believers that fumbled the bag. They thought something was pure entertainment, and they cursed their contract. They thought keeping me in Rapunzel energy was pure entertainment, trying to bind me to their karma. These people were lacking common sense because I'm a fucking healer, and they were trying to get me fired. trying to deny allegations and claims. Somebody that is on their high horses feeling like a jackass. They blaming me. But the illusion is undone. They clueless. The judicial system. The lies are unfolding in the judicial system about this murder for hire. Now they just caught a federal case. And somebody sweats a lot when they're nervous. They nervous because they were all up in my business being nosy. These fucking idiots that try to set me up because of their insecurities. Again, to what I just said. You try to set me up, come for me, and unalive me because you are unable to fulfill your goals. You having a midlife crisis. You're jealous and envious. That is no excuse for you to try to take somebody's life out for money when they ain't never do nothing to you, ever. 4411, and especially these neighbors of mine, besides my upstairs neighbors. But for my next door neighbors to come for me, and I'm going to talk about it. For my next door neighbors to come for me, the way I've been nice to them, to their children, their grandchildren, 444. The nerve of these dumb bitches to think it's okay to plot and plan against me. When I've been nothing but nice to these dumb bitches next to me. Because that's what the fuck they are. Dumb old haggerty bitches that sit there and talk shit about somebody. And I ain't got no problem calling it out because they used to do it in front of my fucking door. Like idiots. Grown women talking shit about a next woman. And motherfuckers thought they were going to intimidate me in this fucking building, bitch. I don't fucking think so. You tripping. You're mad and you're jealous because a bitch is about her shit. Because I mind my business. Because I'm not into toxic shit like y'all. Y'all hating. Shall perish. Someone that was on their high horse that feels like a jackass now, they're going to perish. You sure are. The Dumb and Dumber crew. Yeah, you are. Y'all being blindsided? I bet you are. The nerve. The tables have turned on y'all. Exactly. You have shortened your life on earth. Yes, you have. Idiots. Losing your sight. Because you dealing with childhood trauma that you can't get over. That's not my problem. Your childhood trauma is not my issue. You want to take your childhood trauma, what somebody did to you, on me. That's not my fucking problem. I'm not your fucking punching bag, bitches. Go to therapy. Go get some fucking help. Because you obviously fucking need it. You really do need some fucking help. To plot and plan because you're jealous because you didn't fulfill your fucking goal. How many people have you done this to the building? Because I'm a new person. Well, I'm not that new. But y'all been here before me. How many people have y'all done this to in this building? How many people have passed away for you being in their lane? Y'all was in my lane. The tables have turned because you was in my lane. How many people have y'all done this to? How many people have y'all sacrificed to stay afloat in the world? Devoted to this. You took an oath and devoted to this. How many people have you done this to? A snitch. Somebody snitched on y'all. Because y'all stubborn. Because y'all was attacking me out of spite for no reason. And y'all see that I'm unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested in what y'all got going on. Y'all could be trying to leave. Someone's travel plan have been impacted. A storm is coming. Somebody's trying to run and you can't run in the home community. Somebody's trying to run from my home community. Somebody here that lives in this area is trying to run. And they can't. They trying to get away for the holidays and they can't. They flying solo because they naive. This shallow how that was doing sex magic and graveyard magic is under a black cloud because that can't avoid the truth. Poisoning, that they were trying to poison me. A karmic man, a crazy energy vampire that don't like that I'm at peace. This dark worker, father energy not related to me, wasted a lot of energy. Now they going crazy and Zerker mad because they in the trap house for trying to sabotage me. An old school friend in the reverse with an old school friend that wanted to be the one. Snakes that are in survival mode. Peeping Toms. currently happening now. The cat's out the bag and they have been put back into their lamp because they're nasty. Someone's ass is on fire. They get nervous, shits, they upset stomach. Somebody got an upset stomach. These scammers, that they're nerdy by nature. People are talking about them. They have a lot of animosity. Because they have a lot of animosity against me, a light worker that's undefeated. They were rebelling and challenging authority. And playing with my devices. I'm done. I'm not plucking no more for real. This is a father energy. This is a masculine energy. 1551. Something's being mirrored back. This father energy that keeps coming out is a dark worker. A karmic man that's doing sex magic. And they're scammers. This karmic man is older than me. They're having a midlife crisis because they have unfulfilled goals. And they got no more cards to play. Look, failed mission. With these crimes that they committed. And they blaming me. That they got a bad reputation. How you blaming me for having a bad reputation and you coming against me? Yeah, the signs can no longer be ignored. They got themselves in too deep. You blaming me because you got a bad reputation in your home community? You must be stupid to place blame on me for giving yourself a bad reputation. You mad that you being exposed? And you can't hide. Because if I don't know exactly who you are, everybody else knows who you are in this building. So you shouldn't have come in my fucking energy. Because I'm only going to read what the fuck comes out of my table. And if it sounds like it's hitting home and you feel guilty and you in your feelings and you got to act all crazy because, oh, you feel like I'm talking about you, then oh well, give yourself away, incriminate yourself, give me that nervous energy and show me that I am speaking the truth. Because you do it all the time. You thought a bitch was going to be quiet. Oh, baby. I don't take threats on my life lightly. I don't take threats, period. You threaten me, you have something coming for you. Because I damn sure ain't going to be fucking quiet about it. I'm going to make sure everybody know that you just threatened my fucking life. Dead ass. 5335, mirror back. You thought I was going to be scared? You gotta be fucking kidding me. They being devoured for wanting my blood to be free. You thought that I was going to keep shut. You shall perish. When I figured out that you were trying to target me, you were trying to unalive me, once I saw that you were going in my mailbox, coming in my apartment, you tripping. You thought you were going to scare me because you was in my house? You thought you were going to intimidate me by going in my mailbox? You stupid. That's a felony. I hope you know you going to jail. You better say goodbye to your family. Unless you the fucking snitch that's snitching on everybody. Please understand that you will be going to jail. Fucking jail. You going to prison. God let you sleep. God let you enjoy your life a little bit. But fucking baby karma coming. And you thought karma wasn't coming. That's the fucking problem. You thought because you didn't get away, because you got away with it then, that you were going to continue to come and do it again, and you were going to get away with it again? Because you didn't get karma? This dark worker is praying and it's falling on deaf ears. Who you praying to? You a dark worker. You calling on God? God ain't gonna help your bitch ass. You're not sincere. You need to go heal. When you go heal, then God will forgive you. Because you thought you had a reason to attack me. You need to grow up. You were trying to cause me an eviction on top of that. Online, as seen on TV. You watching me like TV in the online community. You about to meet the coroner. You about to pass away. Yup, execution. You about to pass away. Medical assistance. Well, not it. Medical assistance. I saw medical assistance behind that for trying to cause delays. You got aunt not related also coming out now. Anyway, I said I was done plucking, right? Let me stop because more information gonna keep coming out. They in their feelings because they can't get away. They can't run away. They have resentment. They mad. They can't run because they was in a childhood energy. June in the reverse. Getting beat up by their own energy. I'm getting good news. Ex-lover's karmic involved. Present moment. We're going to stop because then more people is going to come out. And I don't feel like tapping into more energy. Because now different people is coming out. Aunt, ex-lover, and ex-lover. I'm done. Time for me to get out this energy. Collective. Thank you. I be trying to do collective readings. I really do be trying. I dead ass. Be coming on here. I'm like, all right, we're going to do a message for the collective. But then, this happens. That means there's so much people in my energy sending me so much shit that's all I'm picking up is my energy. So I won't be able to even read collective energy. I'm only going to be able to read my energy for right now until these bitches is out of my energy. So every reading that I do might be just my energy reading. You might resonate with it if it's cool beans. Probably going through the same thing. Something similar. That shit is crazy. I be trying, collective. I be trying. But every time I do these karmic ass readings, it be my energy. All the time. Anyway, I'm out of here, collective. I'm out of here. Peace out. I'll see you a little bit later. I'll do another reading a little bit later. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay blessed. Stay protected. Anyway, it's like the audacity of these people to think that they could fucking come in my energy and try to take me out for fucking money. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You couldn't find something in your life to create or to think of besides trying to hurt and harm another individual to have a come up in life? Like there was nothing else that you could have done? Because you know there's so many ways to make money in this world that are not illegal. You ain't got to sell drugs. You ain't got to rob Peter to pay Paul. You ain't got to traffic no men and women and children. You know, there's legal ways to make money. You don't got to rob the jewelry store. You don't got to rob your next door neighbor's house. You know what I'm saying? Like there's legal ways to make money. You know that? Oh, just in case you didn't know, you know. And I'm not talking about a 9-to-5 working for the man job. I'm talking about you becoming your own boss job. You be your own CEO, career, empire, build your own empire. Make put yourself out into the world, become something in the world. Whether it's big or small, you still putting an imprint. You're imprinting yourself into the world because you're becoming something of yourself. You're not following behind somebody else. You're not copying someone else You're being your true authentic self. You're creating, you're giving value, you're putting value in the world. You're helping the next motherfucker so the next motherfucker go help the next motherfucker. Because that's how it fucking goes. Each one teach one. Help me help you so you can help the next person. But y'all mothers want to kill, steal, and destroy. Take. Without putting in the fucking work. And then be jealous and envious that a real motherfucker has actually put it in the work. And then want to be mad at that bitch or motherfucker because they put it in the fucking work. That you can't. That you refuse to. And want to be mad that somebody actually does hard work. Puts in the work. They don't cheat. They don't steal. They don't got to open their legs or suck dick to get by. They don't got to mentally manipulate or abuse anybody to get what they want. You're mad? Be mad. A bitch like me don't care that you're mad. A bitch like me will never care that you're in your feelings. I'ma laugh at y'all because y'all bunch of fucking jokes. I can only imagine the shit that y'all have done. The sadistic. With the shit that I have seen in the movies. I don't need to physically know what you exactly have done. Just listening to the readings that people will be like, you're going to be hurt. You're going to be shocked. I'm not going to be, actually. With the horror movies, supernatural shit that I've seen, especially these witchy movies that I've seen that they have done in the movies to people, art imitates life. So if they doing the shit that they doing on the movie screen and the TV shows, then I have a good idea of what these people were up to. And if I have a good idea of what these people were up to, these people were sick and sadistic. They're sick. Sadistic. Some, not all, but some of them, yeah. Especially the ones that's doing this witchcraft shit. This black magic, the voodoo, the brujeria bullshit. I'm not going to say it's bullshit. But the people who are tapping into the witchcraft, they doing some sick, sadistic shit. Sick shit. And when I say sick, sick. If you know what I'm talking about when it comes to the movies and TV shows, and you could just only imagine if you are ever watched these supernatural witch and warlock movies. And I'm talking about the witch and warlock movies. And the people who are just jealous and envious movies. They do sick, sadistic shit. They mental. And it's beyond mental. They're possessed. They have no more soul. They lost their soul. They are being controlled by something else. And even that shit don't scare me. I ain't not afraid of no ghost. I speak to the dead. Let's be real. This tarot is necromancy. Reading tarot cards is necromancy. Necromancy is just a fancy term of messing with the dead, talking to the dead, being able to talk to spirit, to communicate to spirit. That's what necromancy is. Now, dark, I'm about to make a card, dark necromancy. Dark necromancy is motherfuckers that take bodies, use blood, use the essence of a past loved one, a past dead person, to call on that spirit. They use the dead to attack. That's dark necromancy. But necromancy in general is just speaking with the dead, speaking to spirit, having communication with spirit. Just in case you didn't know, confirmation with the sirens, give you a little education over here today. Collectives, that was my lesson for you. That was my lesson for you. I end this reading. Thank you for listening to me as I expose these bitches that continue to do dumb shit, and I don't know why they continue to do dumb shit. Like, I don't I don't care at this point. I really don't care at this point. They want to continue to do dumb shit. You want to continue to keep my name in your mouth. You want to continue to do spell work. That is on you. I know I'm not going to waste my time feeding into your stupid bullshit that you want me to feed into. I'm going to mind my business, focus on myself, and continue to heal myself. And if I feel the need to come online to pull some cards and you get exposed, that is not my problem. That's going to show you, bitch, you're not hiding nothing. You're going to come out on this table, whether you like it or not. So how about you don't come in my energy? You don't send spell work. You keep my name out your mouth, and maybe you won't come out on my fucking table. Then you won't fucking feel away. You should have never done anything in the first place. You should have left me the fuck alone. Like I've been leaving y'all alone. Y'all should have left me alone. Y'all should have minded y'all business like I be minding my business. But y'all don't know how to do that though. That is the fucking problem. This is the dilemma we have. Y'all don't know how to mind y'all beeswax. Past, present, it don't matter where you from. Learn how to mind your business. Stay out of people's business. Somebody's life is not your business. Stay out of it. Your opinion about somebody's life is irrelevant. How you feel is irrelevant. Mind your business. Learn how to mind your business. Goodbye, people. Confirmation with the sirens. Mind your business.